We'll do it once more. Good evening, everyone. Great. My name is 𝗨𝗏𝗏, and on behalf of UST SmartOps, AWS and UBS forums, I welcome you all for this exclusive meet on accelerating enterprise productivity with IDP, unleashing the true potential of unstructured data. First of all, thank you so much all of you for sparing your time today and joining us at this event. Giving a brief background of the session today, we will be exploring how this new era implementing AI-enabled IDP in the cloud represent the solution enabling shared and business services to keep up with the advancing and fast pace of the data-driven business world. Along with this event today, we are also running a small contest which consists of 3 activities altogether. Each activity consists of certain points which will be getting added to your kitty. Whosoever, or I'll say top 3 people who have maximum points towards the end of the day today will be receiving an Amazon Echo Show as a gift prize. So do not miss out on any of the activity which we will be announcing today. And before we start the event, let's get started with the first activity. There's a QR code which is placed on your table at the center, if you can see. Thus, to mark your presence at the event, you need to scan this, follow the UST SmartOps page, and post any of your pictures during the event before 8:30. We have also placed some readily available captions on the table. You can just use these captions directly while posting your pictures. We'll take 30 seconds of your time. Please do scan this QR code and follow the UST SmartOps page. On each table, we have UST team members sitting. In case you have any problem, any assistance required, they'll be happy to help you out. Meanwhile, also a small announcement. In case during the session or during the demo you have any questions to be asked, we also have a Q&A QR code which is placed on the table. Please scan the QR code and post your questions. During the Q&A session, the team will address those questions. There are multiple QRs, so please do not get confused, and that is the reason we have the UST team members sitting on your table who will help you out. Each activity carries 50 points, so please do not miss out on any of these activities. And let's get started with our event now. We would like to invite our first speaker for the day, that would be Mr. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, who is the Chief Product Officer at UST SmartOps. Giving a brief introduction for Mr. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, he's a seasoned executive with more than 20+ years of experience running huge product teams and driving multi-million-dollar business in the ICT industry. He has enabled organizations to innovate faster around their core applications by harnessing the true potential of its employees. A strong believer in IoT, artificial intelligence, and automation to create a technology revolution. He drove big data teams to drive cutting-edge research and development of IoT, AI, and edge compute platforms. With this, please welcome Mr. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 with a huge round of applause.
Great to be back, for me back at least, because I've started my career in Bangalore in '96, but then I left in '97, and now it's almost 30 years back here. So it's good to be in the IT capital of India and talk about the latest transformation, which we will be doing together. Talking about the word transformation, we have a saying that perfection is constant transformation. And transformation is something you would have seen in the video before. And the latest transformation we all know is what we call as digital transformation. So let's get to the presentation. As was introduced nicely, I'm 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. I'm the Chief Product Officer for UST SmartOps. So let's get into this latest transformation which we discussed, the digital transformation. That has one key element. It has a must-do thing, and that is intelligent automation. It's not just automation, because every one of us would have started in our specific domains and verticals the job of automation much earlier, and that was primarily an OpEx efficiency, etc. activity. So it was to generate more how to get the efficiency more, reducing the OPEX cost, etc. But intelligent automation is not covering that. Intelligent automation is a mandatory step towards business transformation. So when you see this thing also, like what the analysts tell, what McKinsey say, what Gartner say, etc. So very clearly in the current organization setups, more than one domain, that if you take any company, like multiple domains like the HR, finance, IT, everyone is going through this digital transformation. That is a truth. So the figure would have been 80%, but I am a strong believer that it is 100%. Actually, somebody who is not in that boat is missing something very huge. And now coming to the next part. Yes, we are in that journey of intelligent automation, piloting the automation, etc. I told earlier also, what is the difference between automation and intelligent automation? And the biggest difference is generating insights, generating knowledge through intelligently automating so that we can make intelligent decisions. And what is the core thing of that? Data. So data is the fuel of this whole new area of intelligent automation. And we see that data is coming into the system or out of the system primarily as documents. We would like to change that in our new world, and slowly it's changing actually everywhere. So you see, for example, now itself, or like I just went to a restaurant in the afternoon. The menu card is a QR code. We were introduced here. The cards are replaced to QR code. So documents are slowly getting replaced. That's a good sign. But in the document, the industry as such, more than 70% is still the data is in documents, and the document can be PDF, document can be images, Excel, anything, XML, anything, but document is residing there. So to be successful in the automation, intelligent automation journey, the intelligent document processing, IDP, is a must. That is where we are taking this journey today with you, introducing SmartOps and 𝗏𝗏vision. So UST, so you would have seen, some of you would have seen the video before. UST is primarily into the business transformation business, with being the partner in the digital transformation services with all our partners. And what UST had a vision, is a continuous vision when we made SmartOps, is getting an intelligent automation platform built on 3 pillars. And number one is what I told us, we actually told, when we are in the digital transformation journey, we don't want a journey which is like multi-year long, and where we see results after 2 or 3 years, or maybe after 5 years, etc. And the truth is that the full potential of digital transformation will only come at the end of that. But at the same time, we would need to see the results very periodically, very, very frequently from the beginning itself. How do we do that? With the KPI-led frameworks. So that number one pillar was that get actionable insights and get results, outcome results faster with KPI. So that is the number one vision of the platform. Number two, he told, I kept on repeating the word platform. It is not a product. We really wanted a platform-led approach, even though, like when we embarked upon into from a services-led industry, we still wanted a platform-led approach. The reason is, we saw in the slide number one, this is impacting multiple verticals. If you are in one company, you will see that the digital transformation is happening in finance, HR, every sector. So if you go with one product only, you will have that product in that area, but you will have multiple products doing multiple things, and you will not have a single orchestrator for your company. And why do we do this automation, intelligent automation? Data and insights. So more you collect the data at one place, the more power you have. So you would need a platform. The platform-led approach is the number two thing. And last but not least, intelligent automation is not about human elimination. It's about human empowerment. It will work only with how the human-machine interface is built in the platform from the beginning. So it's not just like the initial automations were very clear. Okay, what was the person doing? How can we replace them? This is not that. What is the person trying to do? What is the person trying to achieve? And how can we make him achieve more? That is what the AI is thinking. So that's the third part. So these are the 3 pillars of the intelligent automation UST vision. And as told, the whole idea is put in the words in English there, to get the hyperscale efficiencies, to get the efficiency on all of the operations, etc. So I'll not go into that. And how do we do that in the platform-led approach and all? Platform product has only one thing. The key word is reuse. Reusability at scale is productification or platform building it all. So this reuse is made in different levels in our platform, as libraries, as code libraries, as connecting libraries, etc. and all. And we will see in the next slide what are the main components of this SmartOps platform. So UST SmartOps platform, what exactly are we doing, trying to do with the intelligent automation platform? Number one, we are aware that all of us are in the automation journey, digital automation journey. It didn't start now. It didn't start 1 year before. It at least started 6 or 7, or for some people, at least 8, 9 years before. So this journey is already in from many companies. What does that mean? That means that you will have already an ecosystem built within your firm. The ecosystem has different partners. So what is the primary objective of UST SmartOps? Not to replace any one of them. Leverage what is existing. How do we leverage? Have a single orchestration in the middle. So that is where we will start with the end-to-end orchestrator, which is empowered by the connectors. So integration, like a seamless integration, can be, if you go technically, you can call whether it's API, non-API and all. I don't want to go that direction. It should be seamless integration to your partner ecosystem in your digital transformation journey. That is number one. Number two, you already, like, automation is not a bad thing. People always say that, oh, this is not automation, this is intelligent automation. No, you cannot do intelligent automation without automation. Automation is a mandatory thing. It is nothing, it's not a taboo word. So the RPAs, rule engines, are a must in this engine. It can be from the SmartOps itself, it can be from our partners, no problem. But this is a mandatory thing needed in the platform. So that comes as a second thing. Then what makes it intelligent? That is our AI framework. It can be from the NLP, the vision algorithms we have. From that, how do we get into the knowledge base, etc. And that comes, once we have the AI base there, then comes the third part. How do we store the knowledge? What is the knowledge base? And from that knowledge, how do we get the insights? So that completes this. Automation by rules and RPAs, orchestration, coming to the AI models used, getting to the knowledge store, and from the knowledge store, get the insights. There the journey gets complete for all these things. So, and that, imagine that if it is delivered to any SME by a no-code feature of drag and drop, that means you are getting empowered to do your work by a platform. That makes it supreme, because it's not that anyone building the platform will not be the SME of that area, but we will only know that how to guide you, and all the SMEs will know how to build their own frameworks and what insights they should get. So that's how it works in one area. So that was just to introduce SmartOps as a platform, because it is very much needed. The IDP, what we are going to talk, Smart Vision, which we will introduce, and my colleague 𝗕𝗲𝗏𝗏 will take out through the demo also. That is the second part of this. We are told that intelligent automation is incomplete without document processing of all part of all formats of document, all types of document, getting into all document types in the industries also. So Smart Vision is our micro platform running on top of the core platform. So whatever I upload SmartOps, Smart Vision is our idea of running this on top. So why did we go for Smart Vision? And why wasn't this sort of thing? Why like in this era, we can always ask the question that why didn't you take a third party? Very valid question. When we went to IDP and when we started that journey, we had a lot of these challenges to be solved. So our answer, Smart Vision, is an answer to all these challenges we had. Number one, I already told, digital transformation journey, a long journey, but at the same time, results should come faster. How do we show results much faster? That is the number one thing. The solutions which we have deploying should start showing the results as soon as possible with the existing documents. That's number one challenge which we have in many intelligent document processing, because most of the IDPs are AI based, and they will say that, okay, they need the learning, samples. You give sample after sample. You will go into the training. The model will start training, etc. and all. So you will think that this is a long thing and investment will not say. So why do I keep on repeating within 2 months and all? Because we are all businesses which are measured in a quarter. We want to see result in a quarter. So we set the target for 1 quarter and then go quarter by quarter. Next thing, how it is how the deployment is. Because one part of this thing, and I think my friend Amit will be telling more about that, cloud or cloudification is one important parameter of the the transformation which we told. Again, transformation is nothing bad. Perfection is constant transformation. So keep on constantly transforming to attain that perfection. So this cloud, this thing makes it much easier, not because of our feature, because we will be able to leverage everything in the cloud. So UST SmartOps and all was made, like designed as a PaaS, a product as service, and more defined, it's a BPaaS. Why call it BPaaS is because we want to make sure that it is catering to the business process, not to one extraction. So we don't want to solve an extraction problem. We do not want to solve a classification problem. These are problems which are solved by individual models. We want to solve that end-to-end business process as of the document processing as one thing. So that is the second part. Third, I already told, integration needed. Because if you are in the finance area, documents should come, documents should go to your SAP, Salesforce, etc. seamlessly. Connecting to that system should be seamless. You should be taking it from the FTP, wherever you store the documents, seamlessly. That again is the use of integration, which we are talking about. Next, the AI part. The introduction of AI part is the cognitive ability. Because the documents, one challenge of the document is that people, when they were writing the documents, they never thought about the transformation. So all type of documents will be there. It has skewed images, mixed documents, like a partial handwriting, partial this thing. So whatever we have, it will be non-classified documents, because if you are in a, like in the finance this thing, it's not that you will get a set of purchase orders. Purchase orders will be mixed with invoices, contracts, everything. Auto classification, auto this thing, and or like auto recognition is needed, and that should be expected from the platform itself. That is what we mean by cognitive. And the last one is, which I told, this is a single platform for your firm, your company as such. So even the IDP should be agnostic of the vertical. I'll come in the next 1 or 2 slides how we do that quickly. So to be industry agnostic, it has to be document type agnostic. That is the last thing. These are the challenges which we solved in our IDP. So coming from the last point, how did we actually take the point of being industry agnostic? Being industry agnostic was easy because we didn't look at the industry's document. We started looking at the possible document types. And we always say that, what is scope? When people said that this is the scope of what we are doing, I always said the scope is set with what you are not doing. We clearly told that we are not looking at non-templatic but templatic documents. Templatic documents means in that document, you can see certain fields, certain this thing, but we don't know. Like sometimes it will be known very clearly where it is, sometimes it will not be known where it is. So that becomes the structured and unstructured. Structured templatic documents, it's like passport, Aadhaar card, because it's very clearly known that your name will be on this side, your date of birth will be on this side. So one thing is it's templatic. Second thing is the layout is same. So it is very structured. Then you go into the next thing, semi-structured. Those are your invoices thing and also you know that some of the things you know it's coming in certain place. The date will come here, the place will come here, the customer, but the rest may come anywhere in different type of documents. The last might be unstructured. That is one classic example is the resume. We can write resume every constructive way we want to. We can start it as our own story and all. But we know that the resume has some clear fields which were interested. The name, experience, the work experience, the educational experience, what are the key skills that person has, all are in that resume. We can extract it, but there is no structure because the structure will be beginning on the different things. Nowadays, you see that companies like LinkedIn convert the resumes into structured documents because they really want to make it structured so that IDPs can recognize that. But that is why we want to have an IDP which clearly does. So when we attack these 3 areas which Smart Vision did, you will automatically attack all the document types for all the verticals. So when you go into unstructured, there are some examples given here in the contract world. When you go to semi-structured, there are some examples given on the financial world. But when you're coming to the structured, there are some KYC examples given here. So that is how we attack the different verticals together. Then the next thing is what you attack inside the documents. That itself, we started like an evolution path, and we have reached into a complexity where we are now looking at drawings and how to recognize drawings, etc., which is a resume. So when we started, the first thing was label plus field. So how do we have a key value pair? That means that it's written name, Vinod. Very clear. Okay, that means that Vinod is something which I have to extract, and then I put it under the label name. Very clear. The second thing came there, the pair, the key without the key value, the pair started accumulating. Means that in a resume, I don't write name Vinod. I just start Vinod because I want to write my name. I don't want to say name. For a document extraction, that's a challenge because you don't have the key value. Key value is gone. There you could say. Then it goes to multi-line. So you can space out this thing, etc. Like people start using multi-line on different areas, different purposes. And then you go into tables. And the journey of table, I will not get into again technical things. The TSR, table structure recognition, table extraction is like really fun for the PhD scholars now also, because this is a fun topic for everyone in every university which is happening now. And that is happening, and that we challenge it all, multi-page documents, and then getting into, after multi-page documents, you look into the language part, etc. So that is the maturity which you see here. And we are pretty mature, and current thing which you are looking at is that how you are looking at list data, multi-column data, etc. So with this complexity and the previous slides of the document types, you cover almost all verticals and make the IDP completely vertical agnostic. In our journey, we were very clear that we do not want to bring as a wrapper company. That means that we don't want to take some technology and do that completely, but we want to make some technology contributions also. We wanted value on what you are getting. The patents are our important testimony to what we created. So we have a very good and constructive liaison with Stanford University, where our AI experts are doing. So I think with that, we have already, in the set of IDP, we have already 4 patents filed. And one of them is based on the model for the classification of documents. It's a multi-model. One of them is in the few-shot learning with the neural architecture. One of them is a zero task transfer learning. And the last one is on the image thing. We do using image features. How do we actually extract it? So these are the patented things, part of IDP itself. Okay, then we go into the part of which I touched. The implementation of this has been focused to leverage the cloud features also. So when we are part of the AWS, we really want to take advantage of the services around it for the scalability, for the reliability, for the robustness. So I think Amit will tell more about that. So we are actually in in Kubernetes. If you have heard that, what we are in K8s, we have created the namespace inside that, and our application resides in the Kubernetes cluster within the AWS. And we use the AWS features to really earmark on all these areas. So I think I'll not get into the details here. This is the way it is structured with EKS cluster. You will know that it is from the ground up built as a cloud native application. Last but not least, we go into a video of what Smart Vision does end to end. So I do not want to go through this because you will see this in the coming video. Again, the key takeaways. We know that document-centric business process is a mandatory part of intelligent automation. We have to hit it. We have to hit it right. And we have to have human in the loop as part of it, because we are dealing with data and insights, and we need to know how to take that insights, what to do, etc., in a perfect way. And last but not least, we will see that our UI and UX is geared for looking the user's perspective itself in each of the vertical, in each of the SME areas. So those are the key cornerstones which we have used on this area. And then when we see that with this platform, we have spun up different products based on the area you're coming in. So for the finance area, it's FinOps. For the health area, it's HealthOps. So all these parts are products attacking those verticals or domains based on this micro platform and the platform which we talked about. So let's, without wasting much time, get into the video so that you see how this whole structure flows. And then we can definitely get into the next part.
UST Smart Vision is a one-stop platform for all your document-centric business processes. Extraction pipelines ingest documents from multiple channels. Handle formats with poor image quality. Auto-classify. Extract data. Enable validations with minimal human intervention. Create a knowledge base optimized for easy searching and retrieval. And post data for downstream processing. Platform can ingest documents from multiple sources like emails, FTP folders, SharePoint locations, and so on. Document preparation applies the right preprocessors to improve data extraction accuracy. For example, incorrectly oriented documents are automatically detected and corrected. Irrelevant pages are excluded from document extraction pipeline. Universal Classification Pipeline Framework has flexibility to create image-based, text-based, and metadata-based classification models separately or in combination depending on the need. Global models trained with patented methodologies like few-shot learning extract relevant fields of interest from different document types. We followed minimalist UX design that helped us ensure everything presented on the page is deliberate and useful. Consistent and standard visual design with high focus on content. Highly visible system status so that users are well informed about what is going on within the system. Minimize the user's memory load by evident. Flexibility and efficiency in navigation between the screens and content. Provided help and documentation so that users can understand how to perform their tasks undoubtedly. Document listing and review screens loads faster and gives clear direction to the user, helping them complete their tasks efficiently. Centralized knowledge repository consolidating data from multiple sources to unlock the value in your data. Unified search interface to explore your data. Interface-independent integration capabilities in platform allows uninterrupted bidirectional flow of data. Library of ready-to-use connectors. Intuitive GUI to build integration flows, adapters and perform source-to-target mapping. Leveraging the integration flows, 100% validated data from UST SmartVision can be posted to any downstream systems for further processing. In short, today's SmartVision platform can deliver your business needs in a delightful manner, ensuring the resilience and agility demanded by your business.
So thank you everyone. Thanks for that, and I'll hand over to the next speaker, but I'll be here itself for any questions. Please do contact me on this.